What a deal, what a deal. What's the deal, people? Hope all are doing well. Oh, this sleep is making my favorite. Hope all are doing well, having a blessed day, afternoon, or evening. Whenever you come across this reading, you already know if you're watching me with a good heart, good intentions, you are blessed and protected. Whether you're watching me with a good heart, whether you're watching me with an ill heart and malintentions, all evil eyes go blind 144 times. Somebody trying to make me drunk and I just started. So I decided to come and do another collective energy reading. I don't think this is going to be a long one because I'm tired. And after the last reading, I freaking swept my house and then I mopped it. And then I cleaned my bathroom. Well, half of my bathroom. So I'm tired. My body's tired. So, this reading is most likely not going to be long because I want to relax and I want to watch. I want to Netflix and chill. That's what I want to do right now. So, I said I was coming on to do another reading. So I came on to do another reading, collective. And then I'm going to go about my business. Hold on, I want to cover my head. What you staring at? What you just standing there, Raven? They doing something in here? They doing something upstairs? You sensing it? Huh? They sending something, Raven? You sent something? You just standing there. You alright? Collective, hold on 1 second. Alrighty. Let's cover my head and get into this reading. And see who needs this message. I have to close this window. I'm getting cold. A little draft coming in here from the window open. This shit feels like we're supposed to be in spring, right? Spring transitioning to summer. So technically, it's not supposed to be fucking cold at night. And it's cold at night. It's like, instead of being in spring, it's motherfucking like, or it's like fall right now, weather. Even though spring and fall is one of the same a little bit, but it's supposed to be going from cold to hot, not from cold to cold. The hell? It's a little chilly outside. It's been chilly outside these nights over here. Anyway, remember, only take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Don't make anything stick. It's going to make you sick. And if this reading resonates with your energy, please feel free to donate to me. My information is in the description box below. Collective, I'm tired. I get itchy. When I'm tired, I get itchy. I'm going to bang this bell to remove, rebuke all negative energies, entities, evil eyes, sent to my space, and out of my face, including yours. So, what we gonna do? We gonna start out with, hey, hope I'm doing well. What we started with, collective, what we tapping into? Who we need to expose that's doing shit in your energy? Let's see. Hey, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a blessed evening. Today, I'm doing well. So, let's see where we're going with this. Let's see where we're going with this. We definitely gonna use this Somebody's already trying to block my throat. But you already know I'm going to deliver the message anyway. As long as you're okay, you're still breathing, then you are great. If you are still alive and breathing, then you are blessed. You're more than okay. Yes, we alive. Yes, we are. Okay, let's get into this. Angels, ancestors. We already got ancestors on the bottom of the deck, so you're being guided. So angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white, light attribute only. Please provide me with some insight. What does the collective need to know today, this evening? We have the second house, house of possession, quest for resources, planet Venus, zodiac Taurus. You could be a Taurus. You could have Taurus in your Venus. You could have Taurus in your second house. You could be a Taurus sign. But this is about your finance, your income, your investments, your value system, your self-worth, your material security, your self-sufficiency, your potential banking or investments, whatever you're saving, your debt, your wealth. This is about your money, whatever you're budgeting, including movable properties like cars, clothing, and jewelry. This is saying it's a time for you to focus on your values, or there might be a signal of a promotion or a change in income. So you might have some type of change in income that's coming. You might get some type of promotion in your job. It's time for you to focus on what's important right now when it comes to your money. How are you going to use your money? How are you going to invest your money? Your investments. Save. You might need to save some money. You might need to budget. You might need to start budgeting. This is talking about potential banking investment. You might be investing in something. So yeah, this is about money. This is about resources. What about this resources, Spirit? What about the second house, resources? We got an understanding and a mutual agreement. We got a power of comprehending, agreement, opinion, and feeling, tolerance, sympathetic, settlement, deal, bargain, or contract. So understanding and mutual. So you might be coming into some type of contract, mutual agreement. You might be shaking hands over some type of money or agreement, a deal, some type of contract. But we're going to see. What about this contract, this mutual agreement? You might be coming into a business contract. Yeah. This is what you're destined for. You destined, ordained. Fate, predetermined, set apart for a specific purpose, designated, assigned, and dedicated and vast. God, this, whatever this contract is, whatever this deal is, you were picked for this. You were ordained. Your physical appearance, vitality, soul, psychology, early childhood, realization of one's ultimate potential, leadership abilities, self-expression, and the mask you wear when you first meet others. It's a time on redefining your appearance or your sense of self. So basically, you're about to step into some type of leadership. You're about to step into a leadership ability. You're about to step into some type of leadership. Very true. Very true. So collective, this is about your resources. You're about to come into some type of investment. You're about to come into some type of contract. There's about to be a contract agreement. This is something that you were ordained for. You were picked for this. Whatever this is. Whatever you're about to invest in. This leadership ability that's going to put you in a leadership ability. You could be coming in a leadership ability because there's somebody that you're about to do business with, that has realized your ultimate potential. Someone has realized your ultimate potential, collective. So you're about to come into some type of contract that you were picked for. And yeah, you're being liberated and released. So you're about to come into some type of contract that you were picked for, and you're being liberated and released from something. It says contracts. So maybe you're being released for some type of contract, but you're being free from bondage, tradition, contract, divorce, separation, or breakup. You could be being released from something so that you can come into this destined, ordained, whatever you were picked for. Or like, anyway, we got attitude. Somebody has an attitude. Hold on, let me do this, because this is where it's looking like. Now we get in the story. All right, collective. You're going through a divorce. So what I'm getting here is, now that I moved it around, you could have been dealing with some type of something when it comes to your possessions. Hey, your investments, your banking investments, budgeting, whatever it is when it comes, this has to do with your resources. This has to do with some type of agreement or mutual understanding. There was some type of deal, a settlement, a contract when it came to your resources, your possessions, your income, your finance, something that you were destined for, ordained for. This has to do with your first house, your identity, your potential, your ultimate potential of stepping into leadership, how you self-express yourself. And being that I switched it up, this liberated is coming under this contract agreement. You're being released and freed from whatever bondage somebody had you in a contract or divorce or separation or breakup. You're being freed from this. And somebody has an attitude and they're in their feeling because you were destined for something. You were picked and ordained for something. And somebody's pissed off. They pissed off because 5th house, pleasure. Quest for creativity, planet Sun, zodiac Leo. So we have 3 signs out here so far. We have Taurus, Aries, and Leo. We have Venus, Mars, and Sun, and the Sun. We have the 5th house, the 1st house, and the 2nd house. You could be a Taurus, you could be an Aries, or you could be a Leo, or you could have this somewhere in your chart. You could have this. You could have either Taurus in your 2nd house, Aries in your 1st house, or Leo in your 5th, or in the Sun. You could have Aries in Mars, or Taurus in Venus. Or these could be your signs. It don't necessarily have to be your sun sign. It could be positioned in any of these, where it's at, 2nd house or in the planet Venus. But this is about your creativity. What brings you pleasure, joy. What you indulge in. Your hobbies. Let's also talk about romance and fertility. Joy, where childhood innocence resides. In a romantic, color, sports, hobbies, desire to feel special or to be an influencer or to escape from responsibilities, a fair fling, and a one-night stand. So, collective, there's somebody in your energy that's mad that you were picked for something and you're being released and you're being liberated from some type of contract they had you under. From a bondage that you were in. Somebody's mad that you're being released. stepping into your leadership abilities that you were picked for. This is somebody that was desiring to feel like, this is someone that wanted to be special, wanted to feel special. This is somebody that desires to be an influencer. This is somebody that escapes from their responsibilities. This is a person that has a lot of affairs, flings, and one-night stands. They seek pleasure. That's what they do. They're a pleasure seeker. Hey! It's a time to focus investing in your pleasure and bring more joy into your life. So basically, you've been focusing on yourself, bringing more happiness, joy into your life, and somebody's mad because you're ordained for something. Wow. We got karmic justice. Ancestors coming out. We had ancestors in the beginning of this when I showed you in the back of the deck. And it's coming out again. So you're getting some type of karmic justice for whatever contract, deal, settlement. Somebody did something with money that put you into some type of bondage. Confirmation with the sirens. First confirmation as we start. So somebody put you into some type of contract, settlement, deal. They binded you to something for money. And now you're being freed from this contract, separated, free from bondage, and you're getting karmic justice because these people are guilty. You're about to get some justice delivered to you from people who did you wrong. And this is going to bring happiness into your life. And your ancestor guides are assisting you with this. Somebody is in my energy that has a lisp, yet they just left. Somebody's trying to fuck up my speech because I've been speaking fine this entire time. And now my speech wants to get fucked up because somebody's over here trying to fuck up the message, block my speech, make me talk like them. I do not have a lisp. I do not stutter, and I do not mumble. So get your funky ass energy out now or you will regret it. 7 people left. 7 of you left. 7 people. 8, 9, 10. 10 of y'all. Watching me, sending me spell work. 10 people watching, sending me spell work. That's ridiculous. How fast y'all fucking leave when I catch y'all. Yeah, somebody was trying to seek or discover. Somebody was trying to resort to in search of. Somebody was trying to look for a way. They were trying to acquire or gain on how to pursue you, to hunt you, to chase you. They were researching. Somebody was trying to sort you out. So collective. You're free from whatever bondage, contract that somebody had you under. Somebody could be dealing with court. Somebody could be dealing with court. Facts. Facts. Yeah, so your ancestors are bringing you karmic justice to those who have done you wrong, to those who are trying to put you into some type of bondage in a contract so they could gain money off of you. They're trying to gain possession. They're trying to gain your resource and your possessions. They're trying to gain your potential banking investments. Somebody's mad that you're free from whatever bondage they put you under or put you in or had you under. So they're mad. Yeah, today is not going to be a long reading. I'm tired today. If there's any new subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you like the vibe, join the tribe. My name is Samantha. Nice to meet you. Or Mz.Katz Eyez Divine, the spiritual karmic titan assassin. The spiritual karmic assassin titan. I forgot my own name. But you just could call me Sam. You could just call me Sam. So what else? One more. All right. One more time. What more information can we get from here for the collective? What do we need to know about this person? It says a masculine energy from your ex-lover family is involved. Or your ex-lover, a masculine energy from your ex-lover's family is involved. So somebody that you were in a relationship with, a masculine in their family, was trying to gain some of your resources, trying to figure out your finance income. They had you under some type of bondage contract. This masculine energy from your ex-lover's family. It says that mental manipulation is not manipulating, and their mind is boggled and bewildered. They so confused, it's driving them crazy. So something that they were doing, they were trying to mentally manipulate you, and they unable to. Somebody was trying to mentally Somebody was trying to mentally manipulate you to make you think that you were not ordained for something, that you were not fated for something, that you weren't destined for something. Somebody was trying to make you feel like you were an imposter or had imposter syndrome, when it's specifically clear that you were hand-picked. It's a fucking hand picking you out from two people. They could be two people. Your ex-lover and this freaking masculine that from your ex-lover family had you under some type of bondage that you were ordained and picked for a specific purpose. There was two people that could have tried to have you in some power. There could be two masculines. There's two masculines here, but there's also a feminine and masculine energy here. So there could be up to 4 people or something maybe that has some kind of contract on you or something. What else, Spirit? It said they wanted you to fold, but you flipped the script instead. So basically, they wanted you to give up. They wanted you to give up on your house of self, your identity. They wanted you to give up on your identity. Anyway, they wanted you to give up your identity. It said God ain't sleep. Divine timing loading heavy. So that's why they're mad. Because you're being liberated. You're being released. Because God don't sleep. God watches everything. And everything works in divine timing. So they're mad. Somebody's in their feelings. Because you're free from this bondage, this contract that they had you under. Or that they were trying to put you under. It says one man's trash is another man's treasure. They sending their energy for free of charge. You're transmuting energy and manifesting off of it. So they sending you energy. They're sending you energy freely. And you manifesting off with that. You manifesting with that bitch. So tell them, go send that shit. Say, I take my enemy's energy. the negativity they sent to me, transmute it into positivity that I can use for me. Every hex, every curse, every spell that you send only increases my abundance times 10, times 10, times 10. Over and over and over again. These people could be secretly recording you in your home when you go out in the street, paparazzi energy. Well, I'm not taking that. But that might be. You might be being recorded. But yeah, somebody was trying to mentally manipulate you to make you think that you were not destined or ordained or picked for something. Like God didn't pick you and you didn't have a mission to do. They wanted you to fold, but you didn't. And they're mad that you didn't fold. You flipped the script instead. And you took their energy that they were sending you and you manifested off of that bitch. And now they have a date. Listen, I didn't even read it. I just put it on the table. They have a date with death. They didn't want to stop being karmic pests. Somebody might pass away. Death is near for somebody. Your ancestors is doing something. Collective. Doing something. Oh, they put you in the dirt, but God made dirt and dirt don't hurt. So somebody trying to bury you. A masculine energy from your ex-lover's family involved. They try to put you in the dirt. Now they're having car problems. So somebody could be having car problems because of what they did to you. Yeah, you're somebody who's hopeful. They wanted you to fold, but you flipped the script instead because you're hopeful, collective. You're stepping into your leadership abilities. You see your ultimate potential. You know your ultimate potential. So you stepped into your leadership abilities. This is an old school friend that's mad. An old school friend put a contract on you. Had you in some type of bondage. And now they're going to get karma. They're mad. An informant, an old school friend informant. An old school friend informant or an old school friend and an informant. They were doing womb magic, so they were attacking your womb. That's why they have a date with death. Because they didn't want to stop being karmic. They didn't want to stop doing womb magic on you. They didn't want to stop attacking your solar and your sacral chakra, collective. They kept on doing solar and sacral chakra attacks, which is womb magic. And now death is knocking at their door. And what I said, saddle up is about to get bumpy. Death is knocking at their door, collective. Because they put you in the dirt and God made dirt and dirt don't hurt. They stuck in a rut for being a spiritual slut. So since they like to be spiritual sluts, they stuck. They got car problems. They can't move forward. Because they was in one ear, out the other. They didn't listen when told to leave you alone. They wanted you to fold, but you flipped the script instead because you have a lot of hope. You hopeful. And they didn't listen. They were out here trying to make bargains and deals. Confirmation with a mutual agreement. An old school friend tried to put you into some type of contract. They were trying to bind and put you in a contract. They were trying to put you in bondage. They was out here making deals and bargains to try to bind you under a contract. And now the devil is sick for being a prick playing dumbass tricks. This informant that's sending you their energy, they sick. They try to get you fired. This has to do with your money, collective. Confirmation. They were doing womb magic. Womb magic is your abundance, your manifestations. They were trying to get you fired. They were trying to remove your resources, your possessions, your income. They didn't want you to make no money. Bitch, that's why you gonna be broke. Look. We had 31, it dropped down to... We had 31 people watching, it dropped down to 26. 5 people watching me leaving. 5 motherfucking trolls didn't like what I just said. Hey! 5 trolls watching. Oh, 3 more left. They didn't like what I said? You're not going to like what else comes out either. Professional idiots. This masculine energy and your ex-lover are a bunch of professional idiots. And they think they're actually mentally manipulating, and they're not mentally manipulating anybody. Because a storm is coming. A storm is coming for them. They wanted you to fold, but a storm is coming for them. Yeah, because they had a lot of unwanted opinions about you. They was doing some fairy magic, so we're going to say nature magic, because fairy magic is nature magic. Crazy energy vampires. They have a date with death. And they sending you the energy, and you using that shit up. You manifesting off that bitch. Yeah, the rats is running now. Because it's about to be a bumpy ride for these bitches. Yeah, they in a sticky situation. Because a storm is coming. They stuck in a rut for being a spiritual slut. They need to saddle up because it's about to get bumpy. Because they didn't listen with their unwanted opinions. They wanted you to fold, but you didn't. Now the devil is sick. They created a monster. The beast is unleashed. Collective, they created a monster in you. They created a creative monster with this 5th house, creativity, joy, hobbies. They created a creative beast. They created a creative monster. You are unstoppable, and you're not stopping. Your ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, confirmation. The devil is sick for being a prick, playing dumbass tricks. Your ex-boyfriend, or switch the roles, ex-girlfriend, and a masculine energy from your ex-lover's family. They're sick, both of them. They got no more cards to play. They out of moves. Hey, hey, hey. Because they try to get you fired and they can't get you fired because you were preordained. You were ordained, predetermined. You were picked for a specific purpose. This was your job, your mission. It wasn't theirs. It wasn't their contract. It was yours. It was given to you. Your path, your destiny, your journey, your contract. They were trying to sabotage your shit. A bunch of professional idiots trying to stab. I was gonna say sabotage. Somebody could have tried to stab you in the back. They were trying to stab you in the back. They were trying to sabotage you. A bunch of professional idiots that were out here trying to do mental manipulation, but it's not working. This is why the storm is coming. They out here running. They put you in the dirt, did some graveyard magic. Now it stopped them from moving forward. They in a sticky situation, stuck in a rut for being a spiritual slut, for trying to sabotage you. They were told to leave it alone, but they didn't listen. It went in one ear and out the other. A sister not related. So not related to you. A sister is also involved. Somebody's sister is also involved. Somebody's sister was giving a lot of unwanted opinions about your identity, how you look, your appearance. Somebody's sister was talking hella shit about your appearance. Birds of a feather that flock together. Somebody's sister and their birds of a feather that flock together was sitting here talking shit about you and the way you look. Now they under a black cloud. These crazy energy vampires. These people are probably broke, busted, and disgusted, and they have the nerve to talk about you, collective. They no longer have their power or position, and they're being demoted. This is why they're in a sticky situation, and the rats is running. A fake religion list. Somebody's trying to give me tooth problems. Somebody's trying to do something to my mouth to stop me from talking. I see 2211. You could do all you want, but it ain't going to stop me from talking. You have a good night. I hope you rest well. This is a fake religion list. Somebody's sister is a fake religion list. They out of control. And they're about to be confronted in an inappropriate way because they don't got no more cards to play. Yeah, they were trying to enslave your souls, or they be trying to enslave souls. An aunt related and a sister not related. Aunt related to this ex-boyfriend. They don't got no goals. These birds of a feather that flock together. They're about to get raided. There's about to be a raid. They're going to get raided for being ignorant. These people were ignorant. This dysfunctional family, an ignorant, dysfunctional family, overstepped their boundaries. And now the devil is sick for trying to be a slick prick and being a trick prick. That's a tongue twister right there. Because they attacked somebody that was righteous. I'm not plucking no more, collective. Somebody's trying to dehydrate my mouth. They're pulling on my energy. But the message is already out. Collective, your ex-lover and a masculine and their sister and an aunt. In your ex-lover's life, hey, in your ex-lover's family, this dysfunctional family, your ex-lover's dysfunctional family was out here trying to put you in bondage, trying to bind you, trying to put you into some type of bondage, a contract. Because they were trying to gain some type of possessions over you, resources over you. This is somebody that desires and wants to be an influencer, but they are karmic. They have one-night stands. They have flings. They are fair. They're not faithful. They're not loyal. This is somebody that wants to be looked up as, like if there's somebody important or they're not. They're not special. They want to be special and they're not special. I'm not going to say that they're not special because everybody's special in their own way. But somebody wants to be special like you. They want to be handpicked by God for something. And they're mad because they're not. So they were ignorant and decided to try to bind you and get you fired and stop you from stepping into your destiny. 2112, something is being mirrored back to these people. They had no goals, these people that were flocking together, and now they're running. Because they tried to get you fired and they couldn't. They thought that you were going to fold, but you flipped the script instead. This is a fake religion list that was trying to enslave you. So you could try to attack my third eye all you want. Whoever's watching me right now. Or it could be my upstairs neighbor. You could do all the spell work you want. But your spell work don't spell here. Your magic ain't magicking here. You ain't got no power here. So again, one man's trash is another man's treasure. They're sending their energy free of charge, and you're just transmuting the energy and manifesting off of it. So you want to send me your energy while I'm in the middle of this reading? Then I'm going to manifest. You already know. You send magic to me, my shit is going to increase. My protection is going to increase. Everything is going to increase for me, and shit is going to decrease for anybody sending me spell work. And that's how you got to think, collective. Anyone that does spell work to you is only going to amp up your protection, increase your abundance, increase your beauty. You're just going to have a positivity in your life. While everything falls and crashes for them. So this ignorant, dysfunctional family overstepped their boundaries, and now they're sick. For trying to sabotage you. Somebody that's righteous. You're the real, true person. This is a fake religion list. A fake spiritual person. A fake religious person. A fake ass Bible thumper. A fake Christian. A fake person of faith. This is somebody that's not a person of faith. They're fake. They don't believe in God. But they want to be destined and ordained for something. But yet you don't believe in God. You got to believe in God to be destined and ordained for something. These cringy. I was going to say crazy, but I said cringy. But they are cringy. These cringy, crazy energy vampires, they have a date with death. Because they did not want to stop being karmic pests. They didn't want to stop sending whatever they were doing to you. Whatever they were doing to you, collective, they didn't want to stop. And now you're getting karmic justice. You're getting justice. They're mad because you're liberated. You're destined. You're liberated. You're getting karmic justice, and your ancestors are here with you. And they're mad that there's no way to find or seek to discover. They're trying to find a way. You're authentic. Somebody's discovering to resort to in search of looking for. They're trying to record. Somebody could be searching. They're looking and they're seeing that you are authentic. You are the original. In your comfort zone, that you are authentic in your comfort zone, in your safe place. And they are unable to target you. Target in the reverse. They're unable to target you. They're unable to target your career. Yo, energy don't lie. 10th house. They're unable to target your career. Planet Saturn, zodiac Capricorn. They're unable to target your social status, public status, reputation, legacy, honor, prestige, awards, promotion. You're about to get a promotion. You're about to have some type of fame. You're going to have a legacy, or you're building a legacy. You're about to have employers. This could be government rules, discipline, father or fatherhood. This masculine energy in your ex-lover's energy could be his father that's involved. Yeah, you about to get you have a social status. You have some type of social or public status. You have some type of reputation. You're building a legacy. You're gaining some type of fame. And somebody was trying to get you fired. Because they want to be famous. They want to be an influencer. You could be an influencer in some way. And somebody was trying to stop you in your comfort zone. They were trying to stop you from being an influencer. These are your dreams, visions. You're a visionary. A series of thoughts, images, REM, sleep. You're a person that gets insight. You could be like me. You could be intuitive. Yeah, look, split the deck. You're about to get retribution. You're about to get payback. These people are bounded to whatever they did. Punishment for the wrong. Liberation, future karma, reap what they sow. They're about to reap what they fucking sow for trying to look or resort to of how to get you fired. Because you're authentic, collective, 4th house, family and home, roots, planet moon, zodiac Cancer, family, generational ancestral patterns, physical living space, environment, privacy, security system, children, your own parenting skills. This is about your roots. You're authentic. You're gaining some type of ancestral generation, something that's generationally passed down through your ancestors. That's why the ancestor was the first card that showed in the beginning of this reading. Something is definitely being mirrored back with this 2112. I see that number a lot. 1221 or 2112, same shit. Yeah, you're destined and picked because you're authentic. You're original. You're the authentic and original one. And they were out here doing womb magic on you. A bunch of crazy energy vampires that's about to get fucking raided. Because they didn't have no fucking goals. These birds of a feather that flock together, that are under a black cloud, are about to get confronted in an appropriate way for coming for you. They have a date with death. They have endings happening, collective. Or it could be their brother. Because we got brother right here on top of the deck. This masculine energy that's a part of your, that's in your ex-lover's family. It could be their father, because fatherhood was on one of the cards. Or it could be their brother. It's definitely a masculine energy. Or it could be their son. Oh, their son. It's their father. It's their father. Never mind. Son. Answer my question. Is their father that's involved? The masculine energy that's in your ex-lover's family that's involved is their father. That's their son. Confirmation with the radiator making a noise. So collective, Collective, that was your message. If you resonated with this reading, please feel free to donate to me. All my information is in the description box below. Confirmation with them sirens. These people are up the shit. Yeah, track. They were trying to track you, and they unable to track you. Yeah, seek, discover, and track. Yeah, somebody was trying to find a way to track you down. They were trying to triangulate you. Travel, house of travel. They were trying to travel to you, to triangulate you. To have your partnerships in the reverse. To stop your transformation. You got the 8th house as well. Quest for transformation. Planet, Mars and Pluto, Zodiac, Scorpio. Merging intimacies, death, transformation, taxes, insurance, bankruptcy, alimony, crime, occult, revenge, bad karma, jealousy, control, merging beyond body and into somebody was jealous. Your ex-boyfriend, 1212. Your ex-boyfriend and their family were jealous because you're going through some type of transformation and they wanted revenge. They were trying to make you bankrupt. They were doing something with insurance, taxes. They were trying to cause a death to your transformation. They are part of an occult, and they're getting bad karma for this revenge they want to do out of this jealousy, trying to control you. Somebody was trying to merge beyond body and into the soul, trying to enslave your soul. Confirmation. But they can't because you are authentic. You are the original. You are the authentic conjurer. You have magic. You are supernatural. You have, look, hexes, curses, spells, rituals. They were sending you curses and spells. They were doing magic on you. But you're authentic. You're original. These people are losers. Yeah, they were doing magic because they wanted your income, possessions, resources. They were seeking a way to find a way how to get your resources. Look, mischief, danger, injury, damage. They were trying to cause some type of injury, damage to you. Your person, your place, your thing, source of harm, irritation, wickedness, deviliness, bad behavior. They were very annoying and bothersome. But they didn't accomplish their goals. Let's see what you need to focus on, collective, as I close out this reading. I said this wasn't going to be a long reading, and here we are. My information is in the description box below. I have Chime, PayPal, and Cash App. I said I wasn't going to do a long reading. I'll be lying to myself when I say that, right? We over here, 40, almost an hour, collective. That's hilarious. I didn't even know an hour went by. Almost an hour went by. You see how when you flowing with shit, you don't even realize the time that goes by, man. Hey, I'm here for it. I'm here to deliver the message to you. However long I'm here doing it. Let's see. Oh, okay. That card fell. What else does the collective need to focus on? What else? Okay. What you need to focus on, collective, is it says learn from your emotions. Don't let your past define you. And this is perfect for this because it's talking about your ex. So it says, don't let your past define you. Make peace with uncertainty and embrace discomfort. It says, take a calm approach. See everyone's point of view. Hey, see everyone's point of view. Use your emotions. Find release. Seek love in a non-destructive way. Trust you can handle new situations. Keep your goals in sight. Charge forward. Make commitments and be flexible. Cherish relationships. Connect with the idea of home. Nourish connections. Recognize idealizations and redefine your home. Identify expectations, search for motivation, review lessons, apply those lessons, and reconnect with yourself. Last message. Oh, I guess not last message. Ask for help, identify deadlines, nourish yourself, take a break, identify consequences, and be proactive. Is this a troll? Is this Todd Schultz a troll? Let's see. Comment one more time. I want to see if you're a troll. The last message, it says, appreciate your path, celebrate, look ahead, evaluate wounds, tackle loose ends, and align inner and outer self. This is what you need to focus on, collective. And then we got here, forgive your flaws, open your heart, follow your heart, and recharge, and say thank you. And then all of them are green. So this has to do with your heart chakra. This has to do with your heart chakra. Since all the green on the line what are you trying to send to? Because if you're trying to send to a specific one, I'll just send you the link to that specific payment information. So are you sending it to PayPal? Are you sending it to Zelle? I mean, it's not Zelle. Are you sending it to Chime? Or are you sending to... Okay. So give me a second. So, yeah. Something to do with your heart chakra. My PayPal is... Hold on one second. I got you. I got you. Give me a second. Hold on, collective. Give me 1 second. I'm going to put this on pause real quick. If you go to the description, you should be able to click on the link. So if you go to the description in this video, the links are there and you can easily click on it and it'll direct you to my thing. But hold on. So if you're looking for something to directly click on, you can click on the links in the description because they're there to click on. Ooh. Anyway, collective. This reading is over. Give me a second. Ooh. I am hot now. Look at your paper. But like I said, if you go to the description in the box, is the PayPal me. The PayPal me link is in the description below. So it's right there. Can't miss it. But it's Mo is my PayPal is Mo Apparel. MOA Apparel. I'm not too sure how to get to it through here. I can't even comment back at y'all. I can't comment back at y'all. Here. I don't know. So You want to send a donation? You can send it afterwards. I'll post my information in the community section. If you can't find it during this live, and if you still want to send it after I get off the live, cool beans. I'll post my payment information in the community section of my account, and you can do it from there. But if you don't, it's all good. But thanks for the offer if you don't send it. If you still send it, cool beans. But yeah, right now I can't really send it to you right now because I don't know how to send the message. It's not letting me comment right now. So like I said, I'll send it. I'll put it in the community section. If you still want to send a donation, then you're free to send a donation. But anyway, collectors, this reading is over. I'm tired today. I had to cleanse my house from all the bullshit that they were sending me today. But I hope you have a blessed night. And stay prayed up, stay protected. And I'll check you out tomorrow, collective. I'm definitely not going to do a late night live unless I feel like I need to do a late night live. But I'm probably not going to come back on later. You're definitely going to probably see me tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow. You enjoy your night. And thanks, collective. You already know, to my true blues. Peace. And I love y'all. For my new subscribers, you welcome and join the tribe. As well as join my other accounts, my other channels, so I can give you some more positive, uplifting messages. Everything you will find in my community section of my YouTube. If you can't get to anything in the description, you'll find everything in the community section of my YouTube. On that note, you have a good night, collective. And you came back all late. The video is about to be over. Hello, and good night. And I wanted to see if this person was a troll. Do you folks take this bullshit seriously? Yep, that's a troll. Let's report. All right, collective. Peace out. Enjoy your night, and I'll check you out tomorrow.